Bonjour tout le monde. Hi, everyone. My name is Antoine Baillargeon, and I'm the program coordinator here at the Ottawa Branch of the National Association of Federal Retirees. So on behalf of the Ottawa Branch, I'm pleased to welcome you to today's webinar from Vision Travel titled Exploring River Cruises. So we'd like to welcome our presenters, Carolina Suarez, who's a business development manager at the Globus Family of Brands. And Carolina has been in the travel business for over 20 years and joined Globus in 2022. We're also joined by Nicole Foote of Vision Travel. So Nicole is a discount partner of the Ottawa Branch and has been working with us for many years and helping our members with their travel needs. Veuillez noter que le webinaire sera présenté en anglais, mais la participation bilingue est toujours encouragée. I do want to give a special welcome here to anyone who isn't yet a member of the association. We hope that these webinars will inspire you to join us. And to our members, we hope that these webinars will encourage you to maintain your membership. Remember, you can always give the gift of membership. To learn more about that, please visit the National Association website. There will be a question and answer period at the end of the webinar. So you can type your questions in the chat box throughout the session, and they'll get answered at the end. Now I'm going to turn over the presentation to Carolina. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you everyone for attending today's presentation. Thank you to Nicole Foote for being such a wonderful and great supporter to Globus Family of Brands and Avalon Waterways. So I'm going to turn off my screen here, my camera, so that I can focus on my presentation and minimize these pictures here, and we'll get everything started. So again, thank you all for attending today. Cruising is elevating. Avalon Waterways has redefined cruising by going against the current and away from the ordinary. Delivering unparalleled experience and boundless exploration, Avalon puts its guests in the captain's seat to navigate their journey and fuel their passion as they cruise down the world's most memorable and mesmerizing waterways. This year, we celebrate 95 years in business. And in our portfolios, we have our Globus product, which is our first-class touring, giving you more included experiences, local favorites, and first-class accommodations. Our Cosmos, which is our value vacation, flexibility, freedom, regional itineraries, and value for your dollar. And our Independence by Globus, for those that want to travel on their own and venture out and do their own vacation their way. And of course, today we will be talking about Avalon Waterways, our river cruising, active and discovery, short and sweets, exotics, and special interest. So why travel with Avalon? It's a first-class intimate experience, giving you many, many choices while cruising, offering a variety of itineraries, the art of making you feel at home. And of course, we're always priced in Canadian dollars. And remember, with Avalon, it's really a floating hotel. You're unpacking once, not having to worry, and you get to visit many, many countries during your vacation and feeling comfortable on the cruise. I'm going to show a video next. Hopefully it works. Play here.
There may be comfort in the usual, but true discovery and remarkable experiences are the rewards for the curious. They are the gifts that reside beyond the ordinary. Welcome aboard Avalon. Smaller ships, bigger experiences, fewer people, more things, right at your fingertips. You wake up in the best staterooms in the business, to a new port every day, right in the heart of great cities, with nothing but possibilities ahead. Driven by out-of-the-box thinking and a relentless pursuit of better, Avalon heard the siren song to elevate cruising, and they have. So if you believe that life is worth living, not looking, memories are worth making, but better stories need better settings, and that we can all use them differently. Ready? Jimmy?
So I hope you enjoyed that video. Avalon's beautiful, modern, best-in-class ships average just 150 guests, and some much less, to give cruisers the space, the time, and the attention they deserve on vacation. Low passenger counts offering a high crew attention, giving us the result of higher guest satisfaction. And it doesn't get any sweeter. Onboard Avalon Waterway's suite fleet of ships, guests enjoy the perfect blend of elegance and ease, where little touches are bold, gestures are grand, and the views are even grander. Our boutique hotel-inspired panorama suites features the industry-only open-air balconies with the widest opening windows in cruising, comfort collection beds that are turned to face the ever-changing scenery, providing a wider opening for the wide-eyed Avalon Waterways open-air balconies were designed with our guest view in mind. A panorama suite highlighted on the suite ships of Avalon. These wall-to-wall, floor-to-floor ceiling windows open 7 feet wide in Europe and 11 feet wide in Southeast Asia, wider than any other balconies in the industry, giving your suites a 30% larger space and 100% wider open views. Here's another picture of our panorama suites. Our open air balconies do not sacrifice room space. In contrast, they invite our guests to enjoy 100% of their panorama suite, 100% of their time. Here, guests can enjoy morning coffee with one castle or two. Our suites and secrets on board. Here are some secrets for you. Your choice of comfort collection, pillows, and 4 levels of mattress firmness that you can choose prior to arrival. Your sitting area table is adjustable to a set that heights to your comfort level, so that if you want to dine for lunch or dinner in your panorama suite, it's possible at a comfort level. Different colored towels, allowing twosomes to keep towels just straight. And we're happy that we were able to launch the mobile app. First time, it's important, especially on vacation. Avalon makes it easy, makes the best use of your client's free time on shore with our Avalon Go mobile app. They'll love having information on local eateries, shopping, sightseeing, and more right in the palm of their hands. Avalon also gives them the directions so they never lose their way while on their leisurely pace at destination. You can see your updated itineraries on here, currency converters, social media sharing, and you connect constantly with our adventure host, which I'll talk about next. The adventure is up to you. Meet your Avalon adventure host. In addition to included activity excursions, their adventure host holds the gears, maps, and guidance for optional and free time pursuits on board and on shore. With a visit to our adventure center, your clients can check out a bike for a scenic ride through town, grab a Nordic walking stick and hike to a hillside, a vineyard, or a castle, or join a jog or an active walk through the great cities, or just the great outdoors. Whether they're looking for an optional kayaking excursion or a complimentary yoga class on the sky deck, their adventure host can make it all happen. For health-conscious travelers, we've turned the tables on traditional cruise dining, from delivering delicious, heart-healthy artisanal dishes through Avalon Fresh to offering energizing juices at breakfast, artfully crafted salads during lunch, and high-protein plates at dinner. Guests can guiltlessly partake in creative cuisine without sacrificing flavor. And we're also catering to those that are celiac or gluten-free. Avalon Flex Dining offers a variety of dining venues to choose from, whether it's in-room dining, outdoor dining, intimate dining, and panoramic dining. We're also offering complimentary beer, wine, and sparkling wine with all meals. They're not limited to one or two. They are free-flowing, so just make sure you're topping up your glass prior to leaving your dinner table, and enjoy those local spirits. And this year, for departures in 2023, we are offering happy hour is on us. So from 5:45 to 6:45 during our port talks, we will be offering complimentary wine, beer, and local spirits. And here's a view of the club lounge where we normally have our meetings, where you can enjoy a cocktail on us. You also have the option of specialty coffees, teas, juice, and water and snacks. And this is a great stop prior to you leaving to the day for your excursion, where you can fill up your water bottle with infused water, whether it's cucumber water, lemon water, or just natural water. Grab yourself some snacks. We have muffins and cookies, mixed nuts, and fresh fruit for you. And this is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you also have the access for some cappuccinos or lattes at no additional cost. Complimentary Wi-Fi is offered throughout our ship, keeping you connected, and cruising at Avalon Choice. As cruisers set sail down the world's most legendary waters, we've curated a collection of the most intriguing experiences for total immersion, both on board and off. With the wind in their hair, whim in their hearts, as many as 28 included excursions on your cruising itinerary. The compass is in the palm of the cruiser's hands to choose any direction they desire. Avalon Choice presents Avalon guests with a variety of active, discovery, and classic excursions, and onboard activities each day to go their own way. Whether travelers want to walk in the footsteps of legends, bike down the streets like a local, or hike through a postcard-perfect setting, Avalon's selection of included daily outings and optional excursions invite guests to further personalize their experience and to follow their passions. So Nicole has confirmed a group with us on the legendary Danube, an 8-day river cruise. From the rich history of Germany to the unique cultures of Hungary, this Danube river cruise takes you to 3 countries, and the scenic beauty as your cruise past quaint towns can be experienced right from your stateroom or atop the skies deck of your ship. In Nuremberg, Germany, board your river cruise vessel, docked on the main Danube Canal, and visit 1,000-year-old cities with local guides. And here are a few examples of the choices that you would have on this specific cruise. You have an active Explore Rothslather Valley with the adventure host, or you have the option of a classic enjoy a guided sightseeing tour of the Bavarian town of Roth. Choose a guided tour of Nuremberg with its medieval architecture, or take a guided tour of the historic Nuremberg rally grounds, or do a discovery, enjoy an onboard lecture about the main Danube Canal, linking these 2 rivers to make the vital connection, enabling navigation between the North and Black Sea. Nicole, I would like to open the floor for you to maybe talk a little bit about your pricing for groups.
Yes, hi. Hello, everybody. This is sailing that I have a few cabins left, and the rates are listed there, the NAFR rates. And if anybody is interested in this, I would need to know sort of sooner than later because my cabins will be released shortly. It's a very good savings, especially for those that are single occupancy. I have 2 cabins left with single supplement waived, so big savings on that one. That would be available. I believe it's for the next 2 weeks that I still have those cabins left. So if anybody is interested, please give me a call. My direct line is 613-852-4399, and we'll go over this. The next one that I have is Christmas, Festive Christmas on the Rhine, and I have 2 cabins left on it as well. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. Carolina.
No, that's okay. So we have the Romantic Rhine, which is our 8-day river cruise. So one of Europe's most legendary rivers. It's an exciting journey along the river, the Rhine River, which begins in Switzerland and visits France, Germany, and Holland. Here you'll find the gateway to Germany's Black Forest, an area of unrivaled natural beauty, best known for Black Forest ham, cherry cake, and the cuckoo clocks. The most beautiful views of the Rhine River, where ancient castles stand cliffs 400 feet above the water. At the conclusion of your Rhine River cruise, you'll spend time in the colorful Amsterdam, see the treasures of the 700-year-old city on an included canal cruise along the elegant homes dating back to the Golden Age. Here you'll spend some free time discovering world-famous museums and the abundance of restaurants, the vibrant and modern capital of Holland. And here you'll also have a few different active discovery and classic options while you're on this cruise, whether it's enjoy a bike ride with your locals, choose a guided walking tour, or do a magical forest experience with a guided tour to discover the beautiful areas. It's definitely an option. And then I'll take it back to Nicole so she can break down the pricing for the Romantic Rhine.
Hello, everybody again. This one here is Festive Time on the Romantic Rhine. It's a Christmas cruise. I have been on this particular one, and it's really, really incredible to be in Europe during Christmas time. It's a lovely time to be there. It's really, really, can't really explain it. It's a really, really nice cruise. And I have 2 cabins, I believe 3 cabins left on this one. It's nearly sold out. There's 3 cabins left on the entire ship. And this rate here is your NAFR rate is indicated on that. So present airfare, depending on your routing, but they start at about $1,600. Again, very good rates and a wonderful cruise for those that would be interested in spending a bit of Christmas in Europe. Thank you.
I also want to add that we will be offering an additional $200 savings for all of you that have attended today. The savings will be offered for the next 2 weeks, so hopefully you can make a decision. And like Nicole mentioned, space is very limited. These are 2023 departures. We're pretty much sold for a lot of our destinations. So the fact that Nicole has these cabins are pretty amazing. So if you are if you're interested, please reach out to Nicole, and the $200 savings will be in addition to any promotions that Nicole is offering for her group. And that is all for us today. We do have some questions. So Nicole, maybe we can answer them together.
Sure.
I will read them out for us. Can you see them on the screen or no?
No, I cannot.
Okay, so I have someone that's asking, I would like coordinates for independent travel. So I'm assuming you're asking about our Independence by Globus. We can absolutely work on that for you. If you can reach out to Nicole and I can assist her with that. We offer Independence, our FIT product is offered for Europe, South America, and Asia. So we can definitely accommodate that. That was a question from RNL. And we have another question from Dale. As we will be visiting multiple countries, are there links or help for data to use the mobile app along the way? And vegan. Okay. Nicole, is it okay if I answer this one?
Sure.
Okay. So Dale, yes, we have these hotspot little black gadgets that we'll give you once you board an Avalon ship, so that you're not using your data and you're using our hotspot Wi-Fi connection. And the maps on the Avalon app don't use your data as well. And they give you options of where you can dine, you can eat out. So we definitely have that for you, so that when you are off the ship, you can take advantage of our hotspots and not use your data. And second part to that question was, and vegan. I'm assuming you're asking if we offer vegan dishes. I don't know 100%. I do know that we do cater to celiac and gluten-free. It's a question I'd have to take back and let Nicole know. And then maybe, Nicole, you can reach out to Dale.
Yes, sure.
Just to reconfirm.
Yeah, Dale, that'd be good. Contact me, and then I will find out that information through Caroline. And
yeah, sometimes we do send out, when you do book with us, we do send a questionnaire, and we always want as much information regarding your dietary needs prior to your arrival, so that we can be set up and ready for you. But we will definitely find out if we can offer a vegan option. RNL, I wish to look at their website to plan my own trip. You'd like to plan your trip with Globus or Avalon. I highly recommend you reach out to Nicole. She's able to offer what we offer here at Globus and Avalon. But if you do want to see the itineraries and the product that we do offer, you can definitely visit us at globus.com or Avalon Waterways, and all of our product is available to you online.
Can I just mention something, Arnell?
Yes, yes.
If you want to do an independent holiday, are you thinking of components? Is that what you're thinking of, doing your own components? Because these here are set tours and a set product. So not quite sure what you mean by that.
Okay, we'll see if he replies. And do you have a beverage package available for upgraded wine and champagne? We don't pre-sell beverage packages. However, if you would like a higher end, whether it's a spirit, a wine, or a champagne, we do have that available at an additional charge. We do use wines that are local. So if you're in Italy, you will, or if you're in France, you will be having French wine. So we try to use local wines as much as possible, but you do have the option to upgrade your wine and champagne.
If I can make just a little note on that one, I have been on 5 Avalon cruises, and they do serve very good wines. Their wines are upgraded. They're not luxurious $200 bottle of wine, but they have very, very good selection of wine.
What provisions are available for those with limited mobility? I need to know what type of limited mobility. We do offer walking sticks. Our rooms are not sized for wheelchairs. Because we're an active in discovery and there is quite a few excursions that you do off of the ship, we do need you to be a bit mobile, but we've had customers that have wheelchairs that just fold up whenever they need to take it on a tour with them to sort of give themselves a break while they're walking or hiking. But we don't have like full mobility rooms that cater to those that cannot be off of a wheelchair.
If I can mention, I have sold at least half a dozen clients that travel with wheelchairs. So it really depends on how, if you can walk a bit or not walk a bit. It really depends on your situation. So if you want to call me, I'll be glad to go through this with you, because I do have experience in that.
And the next question is, what happens if there is a drought and some rivers become impassable?
Well, that one there, it's we cannot control the environment, as we all know these days. So at that point, these are looked at very, very carefully right up to the very end of close to your departure date. And I have had only one couple this last August that were affected, and they were affected for 3 days out of their 7 days. And during those 3 days, they were taken by bus from point A to point B, but they slept on the ship during the evening. There's also always a period of time where you could be affected by that. I have a tendency to sell my groups in the fall, which eliminates a lot of that. So, you know, it really depends on the time that you're traveling, whether you would be affected by that. So Caroline, maybe there's more that
Yeah, and just to add to that, Avalon is partners with Globus, and you know, being a motor coach tour company for 95 years, we really have that availability to our Avalon passengers. So if something were to happen, we can get those coach buses out to the area that we need to pick up guests. We have contracts and relationships with hotels in every country in Europe where we can accommodate clients if we need to have them in hotels. So having that relationship and the partnership with Globus really does help us during those periods. I've also seen where we've just rerouted the ships and moved elsewhere and changed the itinerary a bit, but you will have the option of getting on a motor coach and continuing your trip. And normally when we do that, we understand it's not what you had booked, and we will give future travel credits so that you can experience a true Avalon experience, hopefully in the following year or two. Please explain differences between category A, B, and P.
Okay, do you want to take that one, or I can take it?
You can take it if you like, because I think
Okay.
it's due to the pricing as well.
All the cabins, category A, B, and P are the same size, 200 square feet. The only difference is where they're located on the ship itself. Category A and category B are on one level. Category A being more midship, category B being mostly at the end of the ship, and category P are on the third level. They're one floor higher. But the size and it's a location of these cabins like it is in all cruises. But the cabin size is the same. If you want to go in a 300 square feet cabin, then we're talking about a suite. But these three are the same price. Sorry, not the same price, the same size.
The next question is, do you have itineraries available for 2024? We absolutely do. All of our product has been loaded in our system and available, and has been already selling for 2024. We're actually looking at 2025, and we're starting to load that product in. So yes, you can definitely view our itineraries for 2024. Please email the presentation so we can review. I believe there's going to be a recording and a link of the presentation so that you can review it once again. And what about Cosmos Value Travel? Is it the same website? Yes. So when you're on the Globus site, you'll have a tab where you can click on to Cosmos. And the difference between Cosmos and Globus is that the hotels will not be centrally located, but they will be in an area where you have transportation. And you'll also just have maybe one excursion or site during your stay, and a bit more leisure time in the afternoon and evening. But it is a great value for what is offered with our Cosmos product. Independent travel to Europe, Spain, not a cruise. So our Independence by Globus is land product. If you want to go on a cruise and not be part of a group, you can definitely book individually, but you will have other guests on the ship. But our Independence by Globus is our land product. Can I have Nicole's email to contact her? Absolutely. Nicole will you be sending out an email to the guests, or maybe we can just add it?
Ottawa Branch will be sending out an email to everyone who registered, and it'll have Nicole's contact info, including her email address.
Wonderful. Will there be a group rate for 2024? Nicole?
I possibly will be having a group rate for 2024 for Portugal, which is the hotspot at the moment. Most of everybody in the river cruise business is pretty much sold out of their Portugal product. It caught on like fire. My departure, the only departure I could get was the 30th of October for 1 week. So if anybody is interested in that, please contact me and I shall send you some details.
Portugal is our new ship. She's being built at the moment. Her name, it's an Alegria ship. It'll be our first ship with a pool on the top deck. It's beautiful. It's contemporary. It's modern. Like Nicole said, it is selling out really, really quickly. So if you can get on this October departure, absolutely, because I believe the remaining departures we have are November.
Right. There's absolutely nothing before that.
Yeah, it's we didn't expect the excitement that we've received, but we're pleased and we're happy. But normally with river cruising, you do book a year out. So we knew this would sort of happen. But like I said earlier on, the fact that Nicole has a few cabins for 2023 is amazing. So if you can get onto those, that would be fantastic. But of course, if you want to do Portugal, then Nicole can assist you with that for 2024. So I believe that's it for the Q&A.
Yeah, it looks like that's all the questions. So I'll take over from here. Thank you, Carolina and Nicole. That was just wonderful. So yeah, thank you everyone that's still here for your participation in today's webinar. A big thanks again from the Ottawa branch to Nicole and Carolina for the wonderful information they've provided today. As we've mentioned before, we will be sending out a follow-up email to everyone who's registered. So that will include information about our presenters and some contact information from Nicole, including her email and phone number, so you can ask any follow-up questions you may have. And we'll also be sending out the PowerPoint presentation, as well as instructions on how to access the recording if you'd like to watch the presentation over. Remember that you can always invite non-members to attend these webinars and try us out as guests. And to register for any upcoming webinars, please visit the Ottawa Branch website, and we'll also include a link to that in the follow-up email. So thank you very much, everyone, and see you at our next webinar.
Antoine, may I just say a word?
Yes, go ahead, Nicole. Yep.
For anybody that has never been on a river cruise, it's truly, truly an experience. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be able to see Europe in a leisurely fashion as it is. And you're seeing small villages. It's not hitting the big cities. It's not an ocean cruise. It's unique by itself. It really is unique by itself. I've been selling these for over 20 years. I have never honestly received ever a single complaint. And I've been in this business for a long time. So that's something to be said. Any single ladies out there that wish to travel by themselves, and you know how hard it is to get any single supplements. getting better in the last few years. The industry is getting better for that. If you are interested in that legendary Danube, that's an exceptional rate that we have on that one, because we got it 2 years ahead of time. Your whole breakdown on your saving is $3,000. It's an incredible chance to do this, if anybody is interested.
And just to add, sorry, Nicole, and just to add to that, the excursions that we include on river cruising, if you've been on the big ships, you know, you have to pay for all those additional excursions, and you're part of very large groups. And if you get off that ship and you forget something, it's not easy to get back on. With river cruising, we've included 98% of your excursions, with 1 or 2 optionals maybe throughout the week, but there's so much to do that's already included that you don't normally book the optionals. And it's all included. You really don't have to worry about anything while you're at destination. Also, something that's a little different than the bigger ships. If you want to purchase a bottle of wine, you can bring that on board with you. We're not saying don't bring alcohol. You can bring, if you're at a wine tour, or you went to a restaurant and you really enjoyed a beautiful bottle of wine and you want to bring that on board, that's not an issue with us as well.
It's lovely. If you're in a little village and you stop into a private winery, it's wonderful. You can bring it. You have total freedom to do that. Yeah. And the service by Avalon is impeccable. Can tell you that for sure.
Thank you.
Impeccable service. There's a reason that I have chosen this product to sell in the last 10 years, I guess. And I wanted to associate myself with a particular product that I like myself, because if I like it, I guess you guys are going to like it too, because I'm very picky. So yeah, the service, when you're on that ship, there's no problem. There's no problem to be not sorted out. You've got excellent staff on those ships. So, you know, you're paying for quality. The food is great, and you're having an absolutely incredible experience. You have the opportunity to meet other people, because there's you have ships that have 120 guests. So where are you going to find that?
And also to add, Avalon Choice, it really does give you the choice to do what you like during your cruise. So if you're 2 couples traveling and the husbands want to do, they want to go to a brewery and the wives want to go for a wine tour, you have the option to do that. You don't all have to go to the same excursion for that day. So that's also another little added value. And you're in groups of 16 to 20 people. During the leisure time, we have electrical bikes on our ship. We have regular bikes. We have walking sticks. We have binoculars. We have picnic baskets and blankets, and just all those little added touches that you don't think about. If you need an umbrella, you don't have to worry about packing any of those items. We have those for you at no additional cost. So just something to think about when you're thinking of river cruising. Yeah, and the other thing is, you don't have to do anything. Yeah. You're visiting the most quaintest little villages. You can just sit there and watch the world go by for an afternoon. It's just, you do what you want to do. Yeah. So anyway, if there's anybody out there that has any questions at all regarding river cruises, whether they're not interested in these ones or they just want river cruises in general, I want to let all of the members of the NAFR know that even if you're going on an individual cruise by yourself, not in a group, your 5% discount will still apply. So when you're buying a product that is a little bit high end, it adds up to being, and 5% is a good number. So thank you, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you, Carolina, for hosting this, for participating. And Antoine, thanks for putting this together for us.
No problem. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you so much. We hope to see you on board. Okay, thank you.
Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.